Listen.
Yeah, you know it's time for revolution. I give you proper execution. Cause you're a broken institution. And I'm a natural evolution. Only what's needed. Too many words, running and bleeding. Out of control, lack of a soul. Attacking the whole, the devil's convening. Conveying the darkness, sparking Marcus territory. Like the wolfman coming, people cut running over. Can't stop the Nova, he's getting too bright. So run to the light, yeah.
Welcome to TEAMHEEL GutCheck podcast on YouTube.com. As always, I am Heel Steven.
I am Mr. Kerr.
Unigamer.
Of Knowledge at Wrestling.
Kevin Oates.
This hour is going to be a good hour. A lot to cover on this exciting podcast. As always, well, gentlemen, how's your week been? How's been your week?
Not too bad.
Okay.
Snooze fest.
It happens. Trust me, I know. But anywho,
Same shit, different day.
in this podcast, we will recap Monday Night Raw on what happened, the go-home show before WrestleMania. We will cover the WrestleMania card, give you guys our thoughts. And we're going to also cover Ring of Honor, SUPERCARD of Honor 7. That'll be going on this Friday at the Hammerstein Ballroom live on iPay-per-view. Let's get started, shall we? Monday Night Raw, the go-home show before Mania. I'm going to be honest. It had its moments. It really did. It had its moments. The ending was tad controversial to me. What do you guys think?
I think the opposite of what you think. The show sucked, but the ending was great.
I mean, it had its moments, though. I mean, it had its pop-up moments. You know, Shawn Michaels came out, did his whole promo thing, and you guys get what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
That shit sucked.
Yeah.
I was not impressed.
Yeah. The start off with it was Cena yapping and yapping and yapping. It was terrible. Almost put me to sleep.
I'm so glad I missed that specific part.
I'm envious of you
Part
right now.
I came in on was the fucking...
That part, yeah, that part I do agree. That part was the shitty part. Like I said, it had its parts. It had its parts that were bad. It had its parts that were good.
The ending I saw
Smoke
coming though. That's another thing. The ending of the show, you see it coming.
Yeah, you kind of expected it to happen already. A lot of people. It's funny because I'm on Twitter today and I'm on, checking my status and my updates and shit. And I see a lot of people tweeting, oh, how dare WWE allow this to happen? How dare the WWE do this? How dare CM Punk? Fuck you, CM Punk. Go to hell, CM Punk. I hate you, CM Punk. And people need to fucking realize one thing. Number one, you really cannot blame the WWE for all this. Blame Paul Bearer's son and his family for giving permission to WWE to use Paul Bearer's death in the storyline involving CM Punk and The Undertaker for WrestleMania. Would you all agree on that?
Yeah, definitely.
I think the
Yeah, they
people who
are
are
magical.
bitching about that should go kill themselves.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
We're gonna get flagged.
Yeah, we're gonna get in trouble.
One minute, we're a PG rated show, remember, Kev?
Fuck PG.
Not me.
We've never been PG. We never even been PC.
Hell no, we're if anything, we're rated NR.
And we're
TVMA.
politically, yeah, and we're politically incorrect.
Unrated.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, people need to stop complaining about it. I get it. Yeah, some people may have not been comfortable with it, but you gotta understand. You don't act like WWE was not gonna do this. Come on.
Yeah, but it's still tasteless. It's going too far. I literally think it's going too far.
I mean, yeah,
Or at least in a good
Yeah,
way.
seriously,
in
does
a good way, it's building up WrestleMania that we've not had.
But seriously, can I ask you something honestly? Does this honestly surprise you coming from the same people that Vince McMahon, who declared himself a god of his own religion and kept mocking God on TV, or faked his own death, or just a lot of different things that he's done. Oh yeah, I also had people kiss his ass on TV, for crying out loud.
Why you had grown men like Big Show fucking put his mouth in between his fucking asshole?
Oh yeah, that's another thing he did. He had his own head shoved up Big Show's ass, so it really shouldn't surprise us.
That was funny as hell. Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Saying that, you guys would love to kiss Vince's ass.
So mad shows like that.
Hell no. Let me tell you people that kiss Vince McMahon's ass. Want to know who they are? You want to
Dwayne.
know? No. Not the superstars, not the wrestlers, but the same motherfucking sheeps who go on tout and kiss WWE ass every week.
Bah.
On tout.
It was. I was watching the fucking show, and they showed that tout part, and it was this guy that actually made himself look like The Rock. He looked like himself. That
The problem is, Steven. Kill Steven.
You should do a nosedive off a cliff.
The problem is here, Steven, with tout, it's not long enough for us. If we
Not
want
even
to ramp,
that.
it take longer than 15 seconds.
No, yeah, but here's the thing though. Like, I see people go on tout and I see them kiss ass. That's what it is to me. Like, I get it. You want your little 15 minutes of fame, so you hope and you pray that the WWE puts your tout on television so you can brag to your neighbor, you can brag to your boss that, hey, I was on television last night. Did you see it? No, we didn't even speak. We don't give a shit anymore. You don't get what I'm trying to say?
I'm surprised people actually still use tout.
I'm sorry? I didn't hear you. I'm sorry?
Just imagine that reaction. Oh, I was on TV. What was you on? Wrestling? Really? You still watch wrestling at your age? And you're sending videos to WWE to watch on TV? Pathetic.
What are you saying, Game? I'm sorry.
I'm surprised people still even use tout.
I mean, I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would you? Okay. So you have the WWE app, and then you're gonna plug in the competition, which is tout. How does that work out? If anything, have them put what they feel on their own WWE app. Why use tout? Tout sucks.
Tout was theirs.
Yeah,
No,
I think WWE owns some stock in tout as well. They have some kind.
They have some relationship.
Yeah, some partnership, but still, I mean,
Let's
it's
just
just
put it on a list of a more of Vince McMahon's failed ventures, along with the XFL, the World Bodybuilding Federation, WWE Films, SmackDown Records, Tough Enough, and WWE Network.
Wait, Tough Enough failed? I don't wonder why they come back.
Yeah, think about it. The guy
and don't
who
forget about confidential access, velocity.
Hey, I like Velocity.
And you wonder why they haven't got a WWE network yet?
You wonder why? Yeah, imagine. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was wondering. They said that it was going to come out with one like 2 years ago.
it was
Yeah,
supposed to
the
be out last
2012
year.
commercial in 2012.
Yeah. Hello, it was 2013. We're still fucking waiting for a fucking channel. Shit.
I know the best place to find them is on illegal uploads on YouTube.com.
Indeed. But
Do
anywho,
they still do that thing where they on their YouTube when nobody can comment?
they don't. They disable their comments. At least I give TNA credit. At least they allow people to comment on the channel. I give them that credit and Ring of Honor as well.
I unsubbed from them. That shit was pissing me off.
You can like and dislike the video, but you can't comment on it. Because WWE is afraid of feedback. They're afraid of it.
Mm-hmm. They must really think that the little kids that actually think it's real who are on YouTube and they come on and see that, oh, the smart fans saying, saying shit that makes it sound like it's fake or whatever. They scared of that.
Indeed. But yeah, let's move on, shall we?
Okay.
What do you guys think of the Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler match?
Then match.
I don't even remember it. So that should just tell you right there it sucked.
No, it was a good match.
Yeah,
That was the one right
I've
after.
seen it how many times though.
Yeah, but again, I mean, we've seen this so many times.
Yeah,
Again,
no.
it's a build-up for the storyline, but again, for WrestleMania. But again, I would have rather seen Biggie Langston go up in a match against Kane at least.
Wait. Are they having a match?
Turns out at WrestleMania is going to be Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston going up against the tag team champions of Team Hell No, Daniel Bryan and Kane for the tag team titles at WrestleMania.
See, that's my point I was trying to make to you guys earlier.
But the difference is
Why, if they're gonna have a match, how are you gonna? What's the point of hyping it up with a match?
the thing is
That is stupid.
okay,
Have
we're
a
talk- okay.
feud or something, or interrupt each other's match, like the thing what they did with Fandango. That's a hype up. That makes sense.
Okay, the thing is this. The thing is this. With the Bella twins and the Punk and Undertaker going up against each other. That was a tag team match. I kind of get what you were saying on there, but in this case with Dolph Ziggler and Daniel Bryan, it was only a singles match, so it wasn't like it was an actual tag team.
Like I said, I watched it, but I don't even remember it. I should just tell you it sucked.
But again, I would have preferred to be making a match between Big Langston and Kane. I didn't really. You guys see that part where Kane had a choke slam, and you see fucking Big E grab Kane's hand and get it out of his throat. You guys see that? Like,
Yeah.
who bought that? Like, who really believed it? Like, yo, come on, really?
It's looking
He
too
was
fake.
a bodybuilder, so
How many times?
like took steroids and stuff.
Yeah, he was like a powerlifting champ or something like that. So.
No wonder why he looked like a douchebag.
Yeah.
It just feels Mr. Kerr just want to shit on everything.
I just hate Big E Langston.
You could tell that Biggie and Dolph Ziggler are going to lose though, because this is something I've always noticed in every time before a match before the pay-per-view, like whenever the person has the last laugh over their opponent that they're going to be facing before that pay-per-view, they always lose against their opponent that they had the last laugh over.
Yep.
And not just
That's just John Cena.
Don't get me started. We'll do a recap during the show on this one.
Yeah, this is a recap. Recap. Capital R, capital E, capital C, capital A, capital P. Recap.
Can you spell
Hashtag.
retarded?
Can you spell Blackford?
B L
oh god.
A T A F O R D.
Can you spell onomatopoeia?
Oh come on.
I can't even say it.
This isn't a spelling bee.
Yeah,
Can you
come on,
spell
man. This.
photosynthesis?
Oh
All right,
my
come on. This isn't.
It's part of the build up for WrestleMania.
Let's
bit.
talk about
Anyway,
this.
no legit wrestling. It's a part of the WrestleMania build because we've got to focus on our studies because WWE said so.
Yeah, apparently for them, we are stupid. We don't know shit, apparently. They're making it seem like there's matches that never happened when they already did. Ooh, did I say that? I'm sorry. Okay, see much.
1 minute, Stephen, I didn't catch that. Could you recap it?
See, the WWE has the tendency to think that we're stupid, as in there's matches on the WrestleMania card that never happened when in reality they did. That's WWE trying to think we're stupid. Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh, can you recap that again? Because I missed it.
Well, here,
They've been playing recaps all fucking night.
yeah,
It's
like,
fucking
seriously.
ridiculous.
It's not exactly it was a recap from last week. It was a recap what happened earlier about 2 hours ago.
Hour.
Yeah.
Are we all goldfish? Are we goldfish? Or something to them?
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
I just thought, I'll throw a topic out here in the middle of the podcast. When people chastise back TNA, when they turn around and say about WWE having more matches than TNA, how many matches were on tonight's card?
Let's see here. We had Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler. We had Cesaro, 3MB versus Randy Orton, Big Show and Sheamus. We had the Divas Tag Team match. We had who else? We had Cesaro
Santino,
versus Henry. We had
Cesaro.
Cesaro versus The Miz. Nah,
Jericho.
The real. Cesaro versus Jericho.
Del Rio versus Zeb Coulter.
Yeah, there was a culture. I didn't really consider that a match, but whatever. That's 7 matches. 7 matches. Think
Yeah,
about it.
but how many of them
But
matches are memorable?
7 matches in the sorting. Each one probably had like a 10-minute mark in each one, I guess.
Yeah, how many matches of them are memorable?
None.
Exactly.
It goes back to what I said. People who talk shit about CNA, and I hate that we're jumping topics here, and I apologize. But then again, we don't give a shit. But what does get to me about people who talk shit about TNA are the same people who, one, they never watched it ever in their lives. 2, they go by people's opinions, as in they go by what people say. For example, Wrestling Jesus, they believe what they say and shit. They pray down to them and crap. But then again, that's okay. It happens.
Everyone's allowed to pray to him because he is the wrestling Jesus.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But at the end of the day, the fact is TNA does suck. But one thing they have over at WWE is, well, a couple of things.
Okay,
Their
how does this-
Divas matches, and
how does-
they're not PG.
Hey, I mean, have you seen? So you're insinuating by that the WWE is good. You're insinuating pretty much.
Hell no.
It happens.
I don't have to say, that's like saying, oh, just because I think apples suck, that don't mean I like oranges,
Yeah, but still, I mean,
They both suck.
no, but you get the idea. People talk shit about a company, but they never watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean,
It's like saying,
but it's like
saying,
Wrestling
okay,
Jesus
it's like-
said though about the TNA. Right now, the whole Ace and Eights thing that they're doing, which is basically a ripoff of Sons of Anarchy with the biker gimmick, is still also a carbon copy of the NWO, and the person fighting them is the same person that fought the NWO, Sting. It's recycled WCW bullshit with a different name and a different look.
there you go.
Ouch. That was a low blow to the kiddies there listening to the PG version of our show.
Anywho, yeah, let's move on. You see what you do, Gavin? You see what you do?
Okay, so who's next on the card? I gotta go in on these last 5 matches. No, last 3 or whatever.
We had Cesaro versus Jericho.
Okay,
It was
why is Cesaro still losing? I understand fucking Jericho has a title match. Let him beat up some fucking douchebag like what's that Japanese guy?
Jericho doesn't
Jericho.
have a title match.
No. Yeah, he's fighting somebody at WrestleMania.
Fandango?
Yeah, Fandango.
He has no title.
He's not no
Shit.
No, but if you want to keep him big for WrestleMania by having them win and not making them look weak by beating somebody, don't let him beat the fucking United States champion. Let somebody, a bum like, what's the Japanese guy's name? Yoshitatsu
Yoshi.
fight him.
Yeah, I like Yoshi.
Fuck him.
I love him.
No. Let him lose and tell Yoshitatsu, hey, Yoshitatsu, stop mopping up backstage. Come lose to Jericho.
Wow.
Don't let Antonio. Yes, I understand Cesaro's not on the WrestleMania.
This sucks.
No sense. That fat
would-
angle is on there.
That what bothers me. Okay, we're gonna get to WrestleMania in a bit though, but
But if anything, let Cesaro feud with Jericho, and let Jericho win the title then, since they so hate Cesaro. Huh? Yeah, Cesaro fucking dick riding America and shit. Which I'm probably sure just making him cringe doing that.
okay, let me explain.
And that's how they treat him.
Let me explain. Okay, as far as if Jericho would have faced Cesaro, you gotta understand, Jericho winning the U.S. title really doesn't do anything for him, since Jericho was already the first ever undisputed champion and the former world champion at that, and him winning the U.S. title at this stage of his career really doesn't do anything for him. You know what I mean?
Well, it's better than what he's doing now.
Still, I mean, Anywho. Also on the card, we had Wade Barrett versus Zack Ryder. Whoop-de-doo.
Awesome match.
That was a fucking clinic. Oh my god, yo. Wade Barrett. Zack Ryder went to work, yo. Oh my god.
He didn't lose in 10 seconds.
Yeah, he could do 10 seconds, but hey.
I was saying now, when you speak of Wade Barrett, no point talking about him because he's not even on the main event card at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't sure. Listen, why is Biggie Langston and fucking fans? It's over two champions. Is in the thing that the two champions are not.
The problem is, okay, but Biggie Langston, he's not by himself. He's with Dolph Ziggler. You know what I mean? So the attention is more on Dolph Ziggler than Biggie Langston.
I don't care. He doesn't deserve. Let him fucking sit in the crowd.
He still needs to pay some dues before he can wrestle at a WrestleMania, whether he's in a tag match or by himself. He should still try to get himself noticed. Same as Fandango. Fandango hasn't even wrestled one goddamn match in that ring, and he's gonna wrestle his first match in WrestleMania? Fuck that shit.
Here's the thing, though. Remember this, guys. It goes back to what I was saying. WWE wants to think that we're stupid. If you think about it, Fandango, when he was Johnny Curtis, had a match on SmackDown against Mark Henry and took the job. You know what I mean? So
and judging by that preview of what we seen with Fandango after Jericho's match, I'm guessing he's supposed to be a high flyer by the moves he was doing, and I was not impressed.
No. I guess WWE thinks that its fan base has the mind of a goldfish because, like, they say a goldfish's memory is like every 10 seconds. So when a fish is hungry, he thinks he's been hungry his whole life. And that's pretty much what WWE thinks of their fan base and their memory. With, like Hill Stevens been saying a couple of times, how they try to make us believe that certain matches never happened, which they did. Also, the recaps that's constantly going on, and Call just dropped. Great. Let's see. I'm continuing on by myself with this GutCheck podcast till Hill Steven, Mr. Kerr, and Gavin Otts, and Non-Legit Wrestling call me back. This is Unigamer here. Let's see here. No clue. We are just waiting for the connection to come back right now. So then, continuing on here. Yeah, WWE just doesn't really care much for its fan base, and it is so blatantly obvious right now with what's been going on in wrestling. But and like Wrestling Jesus said, they're actually going to be getting more G-rated, more kid-friendly, more mom-friendly. You have to really be a true fan to keep sticking with it, honestly.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Did you guys agree? The Rock's promo was shit. Would you agree with that?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I was just continuing on the podcast until I got my connection back with you guys. I was saying how I was talking about how Wrestling Jesus was talking about how WWE is going to be even more childlike and more mom-friendly. What are you guys' thoughts on that one?
Here's my thing, right? Obviously, it goes back to, you gotta understand that WWE is become a child show. You know what I mean? So what they want to do now is attract children more. So, in a way, I get it from a business perspective. You know, okay, fine. You want to attract a certain demographic, which is a fine. You know what I'm saying? But you can just WWE doesn't care anymore. Put it this way, right? They were so focused on bringing in a producer that worked with children TV shows instead to hype up their own WrestleMania card. Put it this way. They hyped up more the movie The Call, what's the movie? The Marine and Dead Man Down more than WrestleMania.
And fucking Snitch.
Did you all notice that?
Yeah.
Here's the thing they failed to realize. Them kids ain't gonna be kids forever.
Exactly, like... at the end of the day, if whatever happens, happens. I just don't give a fuck anymore.
The kids are eventually gonna grow up and they're gonna get tired of that shit. That's fucking. I'm pretty sure I watched Mickey Mouse as a kid. I don't watch that shit anymore.
To tell you the truth, like I said, is you got to really be a true wrestling fan to keep coming back to watch this. So nowadays,
Indeed, yeah, that's absolutely that's absolutely true. Like me, for example, I've been a fan since day one. I was 1 years old. The first company I watched was obviously the WWF. You know what I'm saying? But I think all of us, whether we talk shit about it, we're still gonna watch it because we grew up with that company.
yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah,
some
it's
people,
an addiction.
obviously, there's some people that grew up watching WCW, ECW. That's fine as well. But let's be honest with you. I remember Boston Fans 79 made a video when he responded to me when I posted on Facebook, and he said, "You know what? The WWE is the New York Yankees of professional wrestling." That is absolutely correct. So people obviously watch that based off its popularity and how long it's been around.
I don't watch the New York Yankees.
No, he's comparing it to that. He's saying that.
I kind of failed there.
I mean, you have to understand. All right, the New York Yankees is the big team in baseball, the big known team. Every player wants to play for the New York Yankees. Okay, and in this case, every wrestler, their dream is to compete in the WWE, a headliner WrestleMania, or compete in a WrestleMania. Perfect example. You could ask anyone in the TNA locker room right now, what is their big dream? What do they want to do? And they're going to tell you, go to WWE and compete at a WrestleMania.
So why did Kurt Angle wanted to leave WWE and go to TNA then?
Due to political, personal bullshit.
Exactly. So that
Okay,
whole point was.
Do you guys get what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Kind of. In a way, like, for example, Kurt. Okay, let's say you're an MMA fighter, right?
Yes.
Obviously, you want to train so hard to get to the UFC one day, right?
Depends. Yeah.
Even though the UFC right now, is not how it used to be, but still, that's every fighter's dream. I think to fight in the UFC, to wear the UFC because to fight in the cage, right?
Yeah.
Right?
So to be the number one in whatever division there is. So.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? For example, even those who are fighting on Bellator or the World Series of Fight, think they really want to stay there? Hell no. They want to move
So
on.
why did Rampage leave and didn't want to come back?
Because apparently Rampage was a bitch because apparently he didn't like the opponent that they were putting him up against. Remember that? He even said it, why put me up against wrestlers nowadays? All they do is just take me down. They don't make fights interesting anymore. Hello, it's called being a well-rounded fighter.
Yeah, if you want to be a mixed martial artist, you got to be a well-rounded fighter. You got to know your wrestling. You got to know your jiu-jitsu. You got to know your Muay Thai. You got to mix it up. You got to be able to be versatile in that octagon or.
Exactly, in the ring, even in the ring. If a guy, even in boxing, if a guy's running around the ring, you gotta find a way to catch up to him and corner him and, get him in that, deep end, But anywho, let's move on from that, shall we? We
Yeah.
kinda jump off the topic again. But yeah, as far as the WWE, like I said, you can just look at a company that's already given up. You know what I mean?
And
But then again, I think this is Vince's dream. This is his idea. I do think, though, that when Triple H takes full control, it'll go back to its old ways.
Oh, please.
Oh no, I doubt it.
I doubt it. He'll make it go faster.
Like,
No. I just bring in more
The amount of people he buried in the past, his biggest burial will be the entire show.
No. I just
He will
bring in
send
more.
that shit to the ground.
the only way I see WWE going back to the way it was is if some other wrestling promotions come up and give it some competition, give it a run for its money. And right now, there is none. ROH could possibly be a competition later on down the line, but they don't got the money to back it up. They got the talent, but not the budget. TNA has somewhat of the budget and somewhat of the talent, but they don't have the right people in charge to really promote it right.
Mhm.
Dixie Carter, perfect example. Hulk Hogan, perfect example.
And,
Eric Bischoff.
and another thing, Steven, you comparing fucking uh, Vince McMahon to what's his Triple H? Not even close. Triple H is nowhere near Vince McMahon's league. I don't get excited for Triple H. Oh my God, what is he gonna say now? I'm the
I don't get
good.
sad.
He
I
can't
don't get
even
sad.
fight properly.
I don't get sad for either as well though. So I mean, I'm just saying though, with Triple H, at least he'll bring in talent. You know what I mean?
No, he won't. He'll bury them.
Yeah, he'll
Don't
keep
think
himself
you're
on top.
ready.
There'll be like a lot of bookers that were in WCW at the time that were active, like Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash kept a lot of talent down and put himself over.
No, but do you
Kevin
see
Sullivan put a lot of talent down, like Chris Benoit, and put himself over. That's just how it is. Triple H is always going to think that way. He's much like Vern Gagne. Remember, Vern Gagne was the owner of the AWA and his champion at the same time, and he only put the belt on certain people that he felt that he could either manipulate or that were in his family, like his son or his son-in-law Larry Sabisco. If he can't control you, he doesn't want you.
Touche.
And that's how Vince is. Vince is the type that is only going to put the belt on you if he can control you, or if you are sucking up to him, or if he has no other choice because you are a major entity that is selling like hotcakes, like CM Punk did. When CM Punk spoke his mind and said everything that a lot of fans have been saying for the past God knows how many years, and it caught on, Vince had no choice but to put the belt on him because he knew it would be good for business.
Mhm.
Indeed.
But he still throws John Cena down our throats every fucking time, which is annoying.
Yeah, and he didn't make stupid decisions. As in, for example, like I said earlier, putting the Intercontinental title match on the pre-show of WrestleMania. Mind the belt has been around for so many years, but yet they have the Funkadactyls and Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea against the Rose Scholars and the Bella Twins on the main card of WrestleMania.
You know, I just think of
That's,
some.
the,
Yeah, I just think
that's
of.
the only problem I've got with Wade Barrett being on the pre-show. Even though I'm a British guy myself, that just think all the people that have booked WrestleMania pre-hand, like from my shores, to look forward to Wade Barrett and The Miz, because he's an icon now in the British department. Now he's been thrown on the pre-show. Do you think people like me and whoever has booked WrestleMania feel ripped off?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, come on, a title on the pre-show, but fucking, what's that motherfucker's name? Fandango. Is he on the pre-show?
Nah, but the thing with Fandango, he go up against Jericho. Fandango go up against Chris Jericho.
Is Jericho a champion? That just show you that they should just.
Nah, but Jericho has the
Here's the thing.
Jericho has the resume though.
Well, here's the thing that gets to me. That really just like that. This is what really pisses me off about this whole thing about the Intercontinental title not being on WrestleMania. I think of all the great champions who have held that belt. The late Mr. Perfect, one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time. The Honky Tonk Man, another excellent Intercontinental champion. Another late wrestler, Ravishing Rick Rude. The late Ravishing Rick Rude. Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon, Diesel. Just
Let me give you an example. How
Macho Man, hold on, Kurt, we'll get to that in a bit. Macho Man, Ricky Steamboat, you know, Pat, who was the other guy? Greg the Hammer Valentine, WrestleMania 1, remember that?
Pat Patterson, the very first Intercontinental champion. All these guys that try to do their best to make that belt what it is, and now WWE tarnishes it.
Yeah. Well, why?
Yeah, it's like.
Let me give you an example. Let me just say, like, for example, like MMA or something. Obviously, Randy Couture is more popular than fucking like a James Thompson or something. Let's say James Thompson was the champion, and Randy Couture is fighting on the same card as him. You're not gonna put Randy Couture over James Thompson. If James Thompson the champion, that's disrespecting the title, you know.
Of
You
course.
should automatically be in the main event or main card if you have the title, and WWE should adopt that.
Again,
Yeah.
And I don't think Randy Couture
Tradition
would
for
want that
any
either.
type of-
WWE being run by idiots. That's what it is.
Yeah, because you think that,
They're
like,
being run by people who do not have no type of experience being involved in the wrestling business.
Mhm. That's basically that whole card thing is they took that from boxing, and that's how it should be. Champions on top, fucking jobbers and average people who with no belts on them at the bottom to middle.
Working their way up to home someday be a champion.
Exactly. What are you gonna say, guys?
so, no, speaking of like last week's Monday Night Raw, what was the whole idea of Wade Barrett coming out with the Intercontinental Championship and Triple H kicking him in the nuts, and then all of a sudden you look forward to this week, you think, oh yeah, it's the week of WrestleMania, then that happens. As soon as I seen that announced on pre-show, boy, I was pissed off.
Yeah.
'Cause I respect Wade Barrett and his work ethics, but because he's a fellow Brit, but what happened to the whole building him up from the main event? Look what how he was a couple of years ago, leader of Nexus, and all this lot. It's at the moment WWE do not know what the fuck they're doing because they are building up mid carders at best what they've got, and look what they're doing for former champions at the moment.
Perfect example as well.
That's-
Tony Cesaro.
Yeah,
Perfect example. Cesaro,
precisely.
another one. U.S. champion,
But
yet he's been working his ass off in the company, but yet he doesn't get a WrestleMania match, but yet Brodus Clay and Sweet Tea get a fucking match? Are you shitting me?
Wait, that's what they changed his name to?
More than likely, because that's what Bruce Bay keeps calling him.
No, Jurassic, are you there?
That's one thing I don't get.
Now Jurassic, are you there? Okay, he's having technical difficulties. He'll get on in a bit. He'll get on. Let's move on,
That's
shall
the
we?
thing I don't get about WWE is you don't know what divisions are what nowadays. You look at the world title, you look at the WWE title. Look, like I was saying, look at past champions. They're putting them against the Shield. They're making them look like jobbers. Back in the day, they didn't know how to build up main eventers. Now you look, who could be the next one? Could be like the next face of the company. You can't pick one, which really pisses me off.
Indeed. But then again, I go back to what I said though. It's bullshit though what they're doing. But yeah,
I think, oh yeah, every fan's going to happen because it's wrestling and it's done.
yeah,
WWE, the world's best company.
yeah. Let's move on from WWE. Let's get on to now. As far as Del Rio and Jack Swagger, what's you guys' thoughts on that match going into WrestleMania? I said it once. I know that Jack Swagger is going to serve a suspension, so what they're going to probably have him do is win the title, trying to cheat to win, have him hold the tights, and then at the end of it, have Del Rio beat the shit out of Swagger, only to have Dolph Ziggler cash in the Money in the Bank. But if that is to happen, then Dolph Ziggler and Biggie Langston would have to lose the tag team title match.
I
The
mean,
problem is, what happens if they don't do all this fucking suspension because of it?
something like that's happened before though, where it was Ric Flair versus Edge for the Intercontinental title, and then I think Edge just like walked out in the middle of the match after wrestling for a while, and then later on he goes to cash in the Money in the Bank and beat Cena for the title.
Yep, and how
So-
long that lasted? 3 weeks.
Yeah, something like that might happen again. And honestly, like I was glad that only lasted 3 weeks. Actually, I still think it lasted 3 weeks too long because Edge was never a deserving champion. At least not in my eyes. I never liked Edge.
It happens.
Well, it's the whole Matt Hardy thing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like he did something wrong and he got rewarded, and it didn't never seem fair to me.
Indeed.
I blame Lita. She's the fucking skank.
Yeah, she should have been fired as well.
No, but that's really their personal life, though. So I don't think
Yeah.
they should get involved with that.
True.
But that was a bit treacherful, though.
And then it pissed me off how they brought back Matt Hardy kind of to screw him over in a way.
To make him look like a bitch. Turn into story mode, made him look like a bitch.
Like,
Even though he did make himself look like a bitch in real life.
yeah.
Lita's cut out photo and shot it with his gun.
Oh, good.
And Lita was straight up laughing at that.
Yeah, like the Hardys kind of made themselves look like a mess, especially during that one time they were at that diner or whatever it was, and then they were talking shit about CM Punk. It was like you could tell Jeff and Matt were
At the
drunk
Waffle
off the
House,
rack.
yeah, I remember that. At the Waffle House.
It was like you see Fat Hardy with his fries. I know he's an emotional person, and she talks to me all the time. Like, dude, finish your food, then talk. I fucking hate when people do that. I
I
want
thought we should start doing some crunches.
Now, Justin, you there?
Hello?
Yeah, you are. We hear you now. We hear you.
I don't know what.
the long
you're
lost,
right.
non
Yeah.
legit wrestling. We haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
I was talking about the pre-show match too.
Okay, what are you gonna say about the pre-show?
Just saying now.
Okay. What are you gonna say about the pre-show?
Now.
Oh, you forgot. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you can't tell no difficulties again. Okay, it happens. Anywho, what we're talking about here. So how do you guys? So there's rumor of Cena turning
Yeah.
heel.
Alright. For the pre-show match, I was gonna say, I also find it messed up with the IC title is on the pre-show, but maybe they'll make the match longer. But then again, I also wonder, I wonder if they had a different match. Because Cesaro, I feel like, why are you just gonna leave him out like that? I think the US title should at least somewhat have some type of match, like at least in the pre-show too.
Yeah, I guess. Anywho, let's move on. Let's talk about John Cena's supposed heel turn.
Oh god.
Bullshit. That's bullshit. I don't believe it.
Okay, but if you were to so if you were to make him heel, how would you have him turn heel?
Spit in a fan's face.
Okay.
That's the most randomest version, but I can see your point.
Let him go up to not a real fucking fan or somebody. Maybe some wrestler's kid wearing like his merchandise and act like he's about to give him an autograph. Fucking tear it up and fucking show water in his face or something.
That
I
sounds
don't
like
hate
it would
him.
happen in the Indies.
Huh?
That would actually happen in the Indies, quote unquote. But the way I would actually do it, I'll have him now because John Laurinaitis appeared on SmackDown. I'd have, after all, the person that actually got him fired to make it backfire, to make him get his job back, and work with John Laurinaitis.
Makes sense. I mean, yeah, I don't know why they would just bring back John Laurinaitis out of nowhere, just so The Rock could beat him up. Like, I think he has something to do with, like, the match at Mania.
I sense it too. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, I will mark out if that happens. You know what I mean? That's just me, of course. But then again, I mean, you gotta find fun though, right? There's a lot of people that talk shit about Cena. Oh, Cena sucks. Cena this. That's fine. But they're the same people that say, "Oh, I will become a John Cena fan if Cena turns heel." Do you see the hypocrisy in that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like making people
Like
look at
this.
hypocrites.
Like this, Biggie Langston is a heel right now, and I hate him. If he turns face, I will still hate him.
Exactly.
Fuck Biggie Langston. That's what I say.
Unigame, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, quick
Like,
question.
for example, Chris Jericho. I'm a fan of this guy. I don't like when he's a face, but that don't mean I don't like him anymore. You know. I just prefer him as a heel. John Cena is a terrible wrestler.
It's the same with me. I've never disrespected John Cena's work ethics or anything. Even though when people say he can't wrestle or he botches like his 6 moves, the Hurricanrana or whatever,
Yeah.
I don't shoot on that. I respect the guy, what he's done. Because he's one of those guys who will jump in the ring day in, day out, do his business, do his thing, that we can't do.
Well, who I'm talking about is John Cena, the character. But not John Cena, the real person, because I actually listened to an interview of John Cena, the real person. And the guy, he sounds like a cool guy, one of those guys you probably want to hang around, you know?
Exactly. Like,
You're the gamer. How would you turn him heel? If they asked you, okay, how would you have John Cena turn heel? How would you do it?
I actually liked how Wrestling Jesus said it. What could work with the whole fact that, like, when Cena comes out, the fans boo him. And it could work where he can say, "It's your fault that I did this. You guys have booed me." Take it out on the fans and really give them crap for booing him all those years. So I mean, that would be a good way to have him turn heel and say it's the fans that caused it and whatnot. And I think Cena could work better as a heel because I actually enjoy watching him wrestle more as a heel than I do as a face, because as a face, he's so corny and boring, but as a heel, he's actually like he does better work.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a fan of him at all, but if he's a heel, I wouldn't be like, oh, get him out of here. He's just worthless. I won't be so in that mindset of wanting just seeing them leave, you know?
Indeed. I know this though. I know there's one person out there right now that if Cena would have turned heel, he would have a fucking field day. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say the name.
Oh, yeah, the... sorry, I had a chesty cough.
Mr. I can't pay my rent.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I kind of found out some information about this person.
Really?
Yeah, a friend of mine is actually going to be moving to Boston, and
Wow.
she's looking at places. And the one place that she was looking at is actually in the area that he lives in. She found out that if she moved into that house, that he would be her neighbor. But she found out through Megan's Law.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's basically still looking for places to move in Boston, so good luck on that one. That's all I have to say to her. Wow, it kind of got silent here.
I know. Yeah, what was you saying, Jeff?
She found out through Megan's Law that's where you know who lives.
Mm-hmm.
You know about Megan's Law, right?
No, what is it?
That's the website where all the sex offenders go, where they registered.
Oh, so Sean's a sex offender?
It's a bad joke.
I was about to crash that man.
I don't know if he is or not, but I wouldn't be surprised.
You could have believed with Mr. Kerr for late April Fools, even though it's bloody Tuesday.
It's still Monday over here.
I
I was about to fucking trash Sean's view if he was a fucking sex offender.
Oh, man. You just ruined the joke, Kerr. Damn it.
Wow. Botchamania.
Oh, man. I did. Oh, God. No, I bet
Jerussi still has connection problems right now.
I bet some people are going to hear that before they hear this part, and they're probably going to be laughing their asses off. Then when they hear the fact that this is a joke, they're going to probably laugh a lot harder.
Yeah. Anywho, let's move on from WWE. And let's get on to some Ring of Honor.
Heck yeah. Some real wrestling.
Well, you know
Yes.
the profile Ring of Honor because the WWE marks might be.
Yeah, you might get upset. They might think it sucks. They might think it's overrated. So
And
Fuck them.
because I don't know what channel Ring of Honor comes on, so I'll be right back.
okay, perfect example of what we're talking about, but it's okay. So yeah,
What's gonna get hurt?
I'm sorry. What was that?
Holy shit, Chael Sonnen tweeted me.
Oh no! What did you tweet him first?
No, I tweeted him. I said something like, "Oh, I just bought me a shitload of Chael Sonnen merchandise," and then I did this April Fool's picture inside.
Oh. What did he say?
Wow.
He said, "LOL."
He knows you're a John Jones fan.
Yeah, and then I was trolling him earlier.
Okay. Now, Russ,
Yeah.
are you ready for Ring of Honor SuperCard of Honor 7 this Friday?
Yeah, more race of card than like the card is just it's just stacked like the card because Ring of Honor has been kind of dull like last year. I'm talking about like last year and the year before, and now it's getting better, which I'm happy for.
Me too.
And we didn't even have to pay a lot, so
Yeah, exactly. And again, it's like I know a lot of people that will say, "Oh, but ROH is overrated. It sucks." Fuck you all. Y'all don't know shit.
it's getting better.
Think about this one, like the iPay-per-view, you pay like $15 to watch the iPay-per-view. A WrestleMania pay-per-view, you're gonna pay $70. With the iPay-per-view, you're gonna get your money's worth. WrestleMania.
If it works correctly.
Well, even then, like if something goes wrong, they actually reimburse you, and they will compensate you for the inconvenience. They try to make it up to you. They don't want to just like we're sorry it didn't work, this and that. They'll actually compensate for if something goes wrong for your iPay-per-view or something like that.
Indeed. But anywho, let's get through this exciting card. Let's be honest. This ring, you saw the card, right? You saw
Yeah,
the card
definitely.
today. This card right here is better than WrestleMania card, and that says a lot
Yeah.
to an extent. So anywho, first match I'm gonna start from the bottom to the top. Okay.
Okay.
You have ACH and Darius Thomas versus QT Marshall and a mystery partner. Who will that be? We'll find out on Friday. But I do sense it being a good match. Guys like ACH and Darius Thomas, I see good things in them. For some reason, I really do. But anywho, this match got canceled due to Charlie Haas announcing his retirement on Saturday. He was supposed to go up against Shelton Benjamin. Honestly, I'm not really that big on Charlie Haas. I never really was. To me, he always was and always will be the Marty Jannetty of the World Greatest Tag Team, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, but still, it would have been a good match to see Charlie Haas and Shelton Benjamin because they worked so good together as a tag team. And usually when like two great tag teams that work together face off against each other, it's always a good match. Shawn Michaels versus Mario Jannetty, John Morrison versus The Miz. Even though I think it's stupid that The Miz always won.
But from what I heard from people, the Charlie Haas speech, he was drunk. So he wrestled drunk, and he was intoxicated. So, I mean, unprofessional in my opinion, on that part, but whatever.
He has some problems that he probably needs to work out.
Also, we have Team Scum, which consists of Jimmy Jacobs, Cliff Compton, Red Titus, Jimmy Raven, Rhino, go up against Team ROH, BJ Whitmer, Mark Briscoe, Mike Mondo, Caprice Coleman, and Cedric Alexander. Now, Joyce, what do you think about this match? What do you think about it?
I think it's a good match, yeah, to get all these 10 people on the card, not have them have separate matches, because Scum is already a big group. Might as well put them in a, this 10-man tag, whatever you want to call it. Probably ROH is gonna get the win.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think ROH will get the win on this one.
Yeah. You the gamer? Your thoughts on this match?
Actually, I kind of see Scum lean towards Scum to win this match.
It can happen. It really
Yeah,
can.
it could be either way.
Yeah. Also on this card, we have a New Japan Pro Wrestling versus ROH type of interpromotional match. We have Carl Anderson versus Roderick Strong. This should be a good match. I'm going to lean more towards Roderick, but I did hear a lot of good things from Carl Anderson from his matches in Japan. So expect the unexpected in this match, you know?
Yeah. Plus, he's gonna wrestle the next day, I think. So,
Yeah, against Michael Elgin. So, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yay. Also, this match, we also have a number one contender match. Jay Lethal against Unbreakable Michael Elgin. Winner gets a shot against the winner of Kevin Steen and Jay Briscoe in the near future. As y'all know, Jay Lethal's from my hometown, so I'm a rep for him. I'm a rep, but I can see Elgin also get the W. And I do sense a heel turn from Jay Lethal. I really do sense it. I see it coming.
Oh,
You know,
Steven, I looked up that Kevin Steen. That guy looks like a junkie.
He's a junkie, but he can wrestle though, so hey.
Are you going to slate everyone, Kirk? Shut up.
Exactly. So what do you think now, Jerus? What do you think about this match?
The number one contenders match.
Yeah.
It should be a good match, definitely, with Michael Elgin and Jay Lethal. I'm gonna lean more towards Michael Elgin. I just like him better. I never really was a big fan of Jay Lethal, but you know.
Here's another thing. At least ROH is using Jay Lethal right. Like TNA fucked him over and at his last run in TNA, they fucked him over and shit. But anywho, yeah. I don't want to say.
I like Michael Elgin better. And besides, he did have a world title match last year during a WrestleMania weekend against Davey Richards. That was a good match. So I think she got another shot.
Indeed, yeah. Also, we have. Well, what do you thought about this match? What are your thoughts on that match?
I think Jay Lethal should turn heel because, like, I don't know. I'm not feeling him as what he's doing now. He's kind of like generic.
Yeah, indeed. Also, we have a triple threat match for the TV title. Matt Taven, for the first time defending his TV title against former champion Adam Cole and Matt Hardy. I'm leaning towards Adam Cole, but then again, Matt Taven can also get the win.
I'm kind of leaning towards Matt Hardy.
Yeah, Matt Hardy, sadly.
Yeah. It can happen though, but you know, if Matt Hardy wins, I can see because they want Scum to have the title in their faction.
Exactly.
Yeah, since they no longer have the tag team titles in their possession.
Not yet, but soon though. Who knows?
Well, I mean, they had it for a while.
Yeah, they had it with Steve Corino and Jimmy Jacobs.
Yeah, and then the Briscoes won it from them, so.
Yeah. So speaking of tag teams, the next match is a tag team title match. Red Dragon, which consists of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish defending the title against the team of the American Wolves, Davey Richards, and Eddie Edwards. This is going to be a good match. Definitely is. If you guys seen Final Battle 2012, you already know what I'm talking about. It's going to be even better. I'm leaning more towards Red Dragon, though, to be honest.
No, I'm leaning towards the American Wolves because, like, the American Wolves, I've watched them from when I first started watching ROH, and they've always been a great tag team. They've been like that tag team that just sticks out to me, like the Motor City Machine Guns and the Rockers and so on.
I get it. Yeah, I understand. Nah, but this, Red Dragon also the tag team for the short period of time they've been together. Pretty good from what I've seen. But then again, anybody can win it. Anybody can win it. You know what I mean? You just don't know. But I do guarantee though a match of the night candidate with that match. So I do sense it though. Now, George, were you gonna say anything?
Oh yeah, yeah. So I also think they'll just keep the titles on them because they want to develop them more, I guess, or have them face other tag teams. And the American Wolves is also a good tag team, but you never know if they'll separate them or not. Sometimes because they also can wrestle singles actions.
And the main event of the evening will headline Kevin Steen defending his world title against Jay Briscoe.
LOL at how they made that fucking card into like looking like an MMA type card.
It happens, you know. I mean, you want to be like a WWE card now? I mean,
No. I mean like the poster.
I don't know. It happens, I guess. But yeah, Kevin Steen against Jay Briscoe. Y'all know I'm a huge Kevin Steen fan. But then again,
No shit, Sherlock.
but then again, I wouldn't mind seeing Jay Briscoe get the W because Jay Briscoe been this since day one, and he deserves to be the world champion. So whoever wins that match, I'm gonna go home happy. What do you guys think?
I agree with you on that one, 100%. Because like you said, Jay Briscoe's been there since day one, and is a great wrestler and has won the tag team titles numerous times. And it would probably be nice to see him go into the singles and win some singles gold as well in ROH, not just remain as a tag team division wrestler.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, and they had a classic match. So who to say that Mark and Jay can have another classic as well? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much the card. I mean, like I said before, this card is better than Wrestlemania. So that's for sure, in a way.
SUPERCARD.
SuperCard of Honor 7. And again, to anyone out there that talks shit about ROH, oh, it's overrated and it sucks, how about you watch it yourself and then come and tell us? You know what I mean?
Because me, even though I say TNA suck and all, because I watch it, I can't say ROH suck because I never watched it. I don't even know what fucking channel it comes on.
It's on the internet. It's on
Well, if you got satellite, you can. If you got satellite, it's on HD net.
Not anymore.
Oh, it's not
Not
anymore.
Not anymore. It's on St. Clair
Oh yeah.
or SBG, but still, I mean, if anything, anyone out there we should do is go on the Ring of Honor website, sign up for a membership. They have the general admission, which is free, and you get a weekly episodes every week.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna sit uncomfortably looking at my computer while watching a show that people say sucks, and it could potentially suck.
Not really. I mean,
Kurt, there's one thing is though, Kurt, you do that every week with porn, don't you?
Wow. Ouch.
You're grossing out the listeners, Gavin. We have children listening.
Yeah, the PG.
Well, if we got kids listening, I want to ask this one: where the hell are your parents at? Seriously, what the hell's wrong with your parents letting you listen to us? We're bad influences.
Yeah, we're Team Heel, aka Bad Influence. So yeah, call us Bad Influence.
Just imagine if the headphones on shaking.
Because the little kids don't like hearing porn. Because the same people that say, I don't look at them as the divas as sex symbols. I look at them as wrestlers.
Well, we can tell what that kid's future's going to be.
Oh my god.
Like I said though, with at least with this, you gotta get your money's worth. That I can just tell you right now. You gotta get your money's worth. At least every match. You can play about ROH. Every match, you always get an awesome chant. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
So yeah, I can't wait for WrestleMania weekend. Knowledge Wrestling, I know you as well.
We all can't wait.
Exactly.
Where it's going.
A lot of people
I have to attend the band launch.
A lot of people right now, as we speak, are traveling to the New York, New Jersey area as we speak right now. So yeah, I can't wait. ROH signing on Saturday. No, Friday. I'm sorry, Friday ROH signing. I'm definitely getting a Kelsey autograph. I'm definitely getting a Davey Richards autograph. The Briscoes as well. 'Cause for a miracle, the Briscoes are being put as a tag team.
Yeah, that's good. I would definitely
Yeah.
get one.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting
Steven, when you go to this thing, do not get arrested, man.
Hey, if you get a chance, bring me back a shirt, please.
That was that one time.
Because I know a lot of people from the YWC is going to show up and threaten to beat most of them up for trolling you on the internet. Don't get arrested, man. It's not worth it.
Don't beat up Peter Gilmore.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's cool.
Don't beat up.
Wait a minute, don't get arrested. What happened last time, then, Stephen? Explain.
Long story.
Come on, we've got all ears. Everyone wants to hear.
So I said, cop came. I was handcuffed. I drove to the station. That's all I gotta say. Pretty much.
Stephen, it's only just those people in this call's going to listen to us. No one else is.
Nah, but that's all.
We only got so much time on the show here.
Exactly. Still.
But yeah,
Still, anywho,
yeah. If you get a chance, bring me back a shirt.
I'll see what I can do. Cause I'll check on the website. I couldn't find that shirt. I couldn't find it on the website. Hopefully, if the concession stand, they do sell it though.
No, I'll send you a link to what it looks like.
What happened?
I'll send you a link after the show what it looks like.
All right, no problem.
I could just imagine it. Stephen goes, "You don't know my name, you can't arrest me." It's across your chest on the hoodie, you blind twat.
Well, it's my Twitter name. They don't know my governmental name. My governmental name? Hello?
Steven.
Still, anywho, I'm still debating though also. Should I get an autograph from Roderick Strong or Michael Elgin? I'm still debating on that. I don't know yet.
You getting 4?
I'm likely to get 4 or 5. I'm likely to. Because I might get one also from Jay Lethal.
Why don't you just get the combo then?
$100, dude? Hell no. I just want to go half and half.
Wait. John Cena's autograph is worth $100?
No. See, it's 13. It's at the Ring of Honor sign. It's 13 wrestlers, right? And what it is 13 wrestlers. But each autograph is $10, right? You can't really beat that because if you go to like Fan Access or WrestleCon, matter of fact, WrestleCon because Fan Access is free. If you go to WrestleCon, you pay like $25, $35 for an autograph. The Ring of Honor is only $10. You really can't beat that, to be honest. But
Or you can get $100 for the ROH.
Yeah, of course, yeah, it's free. No, free, yeah, of course, but still, I mean, let's be honest though. I mean, but they got this combo package where you pay $100 and you get autographs from everybody, and I think also a photo op as well. So yeah.
Well, make sure you get one from John Cena, and I'm not.
Oh, hell no.
Listen. I know you want to impress the people out there. You know how much his autograph worth on eBay?
I can imagine. Shit,
Exactly. That's my point.
I can imagine. Anywho, yeah. After that, it's Saturday the Access. Getting the Encyclopedia Sunday, the WWE Encyclopedia. Sunday WrestleMania. That'll pretty much be off. So I cannot wait. I really can't. I was in school all day thinking about WrestleMania. Funny, right?
Wow,
Doesn't
yeah,
sound
that's
good, man.
school.
Lavin?
You gotta concentrate in school.
I'm talking to you, Walter.
Word.
I was thinking about WrestleMania today.
Not doing your homework and stuff up here talking with us.
Hey guys, I think we should end this right now. It's been like over an hour. So yeah.
Like WWE, never plan on time, always overrun.
Exactly. Yeah, like we don't plan. We go like 20 minutes over and shit sometimes. We don't give a fuck. So yeah, this has been the TEAMHEEL GutCheck podcast on YouTube.com. I'm Heel Steven. As always, subscribe to my channel, which you're watching me from right now, and follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven.
I'm I'm Mr. Kerr. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube at Mr. Kerr and watch all my videos. And if you want to send me money or whatever, like you do those big YouTubers, I'll make me and watch my Twitter.
Yeah. I'm
What's your Twitter?
Unigamer. Huh?
Mr. Kerr TV.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm Unigamer. You can subscribe to me on YouTube as the Unigamer661. Also follow me on Twitter at Jeff Animation and like me on Facebook, Jeff Animation as well.
I'm Knowledge Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at Ham Walter. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knowledge Wrestling. And my PayPal account will be in the description box.
Honestly, we're gonna pull off an OTRS on a newsletter and shit real soon. Gavin Knots.
You can follow, obviously you know me as Gavinots, if you can follow me on Twitter at Gavinots, and then obviously donate all the money you want to give £2 a month to Mr. Kerr to get a new EO.
Oh, wow. Link to the YouTube channels in the description box below, and also to the Twitters.
As well as our
And-
PayPals.
And the PayPal. And the PayPal. We need your money.
We need your money. We need that money now. I gotta fix my elbows, okay, guys?
I need a penile implant, so...
What happened?
I said I need a penile implant, so definitely put my pay.
Oh.
Well, guys, until next week, after WrestleMania, enjoy. And
Later.
we're out. Later.